Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Marilyn Darling Show. Today we are doing an ink review of Diamine Violet. This is what it looks like. This is the sample that will go to inkswatch.com. You will find that there in about 2 days. This is our comparison panel. We will look at that in a little bit. This is Exceed 100 GSM. Today is Tuesday, July 28th, 2020. Today is 210 of 2020. Today's ink is Diamine Violet, and today's ink sample was generously provided by Pen Friend Freddy. Thank you so much, Freddy, for your contribution to the channel. Today's pen is the Lamy Vista with a broad nib, and also the Conklin Duraflex with the Conklin Omniflex nib. Okie dokie. Today's question is, when was the last time you lost your temper? And today's quote is, freedom is never given, it is won. No feathering, no bleeding on this page. I would totally use the back side of this paper. This is really great stuff. Okay. Let's get on to some paper samples, shall we? This is Pen and Gear Memo Book from Walmart.com. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. I would totally use the back side of this paper. Birmingham Pen Company, 52 GSM Tomoe River paper. No feathering, a little bit of ghosting, no bleed through. I would totally use the back side of this paper. Rhodia dot paper, 80 GSM. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. I would totally use the back side of this paper. Fabriano Eco Claw, 85 GSM. No feather, maybe a little bit of feathering, but no bleeding, no ghosting. I would totally use the back side of this paper. CVS Caliber notebook paper. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. I would totally use the back side of this paper. Hi, Chris. How are you? Are you having a nice day? Yeah, I love my Exceed. Like, I had to go out and buy a larger version of the Exceed notebook because I wanted to continue using the 100 GSM paper. The 90 GSM is great for Clairefontaine or whatever, but like sometimes it does bleed and it's quite annoying, but I have never had this stuff bleed, which is kind of amazing. You're doing good? Oh, that's good. I'm so glad. Yeah, I've been watching your progress. Yeah, this stuff is awesome. It even has a pocket in the back. don't know if this one has a pocket in the back. Yep, this one has a pocket in the back. There's two of those tassels. I never use the tassels. I always just kind of shove them in the pocket in the back. But it's good stuff. Cool. I'm all done up. I got too many notebooks. This is the Premier Premium Journal from the 99-cent store. No feather. Is there a feather? I can't tell. Maybe a little bit of feathering. Lots of bleed through, lots of ghosting. I would not use the backside of this paper. Lamy notebook. 90 GSM. No feathering. No bleeding, no ghosting. I would totally use the backside of this paper. The only problem with the Lamy notebooks is they're like $30 for this little tiny pamphlet. It's ridiculous. A book like this on Goulet Clairefontaine French roll paper is only $3. Yeah. Same type of paper that's in the Lamy notebook, except this is French roll. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. I would totally use the backside of this paper. Yeah, I wouldn't bother. They're just like Clairefontaine, or you can find Clairefontaine cheaper. Like I said, they want $3 for the 6.25 by 8.25, and these are the same size. This is maybe an A5 Slim. I can't even see. See, it's A5 Slim, but I'm not paying $35 for this one little packet. There's just no way. This is 145 millimeters, 5 3/4. I should write this down. 5.75 by 8 1/4. 8 and this is inches. 145 millimeters. 145 by 210 millimeters. And it's the same 90-gram paper. Wasted money. I went to the art supply warehouse. I couldn't believe how much they wanted for these things. Lamy notebook. Shopping. Oh. Well, they must have come down in price, because now I see I'm going for like $8, $25. But when I went to the art supply warehouse, one exactly like this was $40. Oh, yep, there it is. Yeah, $43. Unbelievable. At any rate. I see they're more reasonably priced now. But, oof, yeah. I'm afraid to even look. Like, no way. I'm like, the quad rule is great, especially if you're like trying to learn calligraphy and spacing. But I don't know. I guess it to each his own, right? Okie dokie. Shop iScholar.com. This is the writing tablet. I found it at the Dollar Tree. No real feathering. No bleeding. No ghosting. It would totally use the backside of this paper. Express It filler paper, quad rolled. I found this at the 99-cent store. No feathering. Actually, let me see. Oh, I lied. There's a lot of feathering. A little bit of bleed through. I would not use the backside of this paper. Target. This is 5-star notebook paper. Got this at Target. Plenty of feathering. The one nice thing about this cheap paper, though, is it does have some stay power. If you're like a lefty and you're swiping, you definitely read it if you swipe through it. However, it does bleed through a lot. So I would not use the backside of this paper. Hewlett Packard 24-pound copy paper. I'm running out of space. I don't have any more 24-pound copy paper. I think I maybe have one more sheet somewhere. I'm going to have to look for it. Section it out. At any rate, this one didn't feather as much as I thought it would. It did bleed through the page, which I would not use the backside of this paper. Hewlett Packard Premium 32-pound paper. No feathering. No bleeding, no ghosting. I would totally use the backside of this paper. Last but not least is Mead. Mead. Didn't feather as much as I thought it would. Bled through the page, though. I would not use the backside of this paper. Lots of bleed through bits and ghosting. So, let's take a look at the Nick Stewart / Marilyn Darling technique. Turned out really nice. Not a very complex ink. Very nice, very nice. All right, let's look at our comparison. Let's see. Come on, cooperative. So this is our date. This is our ink today. This is Diamine Violet. This is next to Diamine Imperial Purple, Diamine Lavender, Freedom of the Starry Skies, Tatcha Murasaki purple, Noodler's Brexit, Birmingham Andy Warhol Pop Art purple, Twisby Royal purple, SWS Griffin purple, Diamine Majestic purple, J. Arbonne Amethyst de Laurel, Diamine Amazing Amethyst, Diamine Damson, and Noodler's Purple Mountain Majesties. This is the sample that will go to inkswatch.com in about 2 days. What did you guys think of this ink? What do you think, Chris? This is the sample writing that I did with the Conklin Duraflex. I wrote this little bit down here with the Lamy Broad nib. It looks really nice. I like it too. I mean, it's a little light for my taste, and it's a very wet ink, at least when it comes out of the Duraflex. Let's see if I can get a good example of this. Okay. Now that it doesn't want to write, it's been sitting upright for too long. I hate having to prime the feed. It's the most annoying part. One of these days, I'm going to invent a pen for the number 6 size nibs. That's a pump pen. Come on. Its smearability is, it's a nice wet ink, but it smears, and when it smears, it's very unlegible. Oops. Oops. I do love this CVS Caliber notebook paper, though. I don't have to worry if it's going to go through the page. It's just whoop. This would be great if they made CVS Caliber notebook paper that was white, just without lines. Wouldn't that be amazing? For people to do art with, because this stuff is awesome. Or like a CVS Caliber dot grid paper. Oh man, that would be the stuff. Hi Adam, how are you? Are you having a nice day? I am having a fussy nib. Trying not to throw the pen across the... Well, this, so I bought this FPR Gold Flex nib, and it's not flexible hardly at all, which is very upsetting. Pay $120 something, and they advertise that it's supposed to be like vintage flex. Well, it is not like vintage flex. Not at all. What did I do with my flex then? Nib. I put it somewhere funny. What did I do with it? Putting it in here. getting feisty because I'm looking for my other flex pen and I don't know what to do with it. My other flex nib doesn't seem to be in here. They have plenty of noodlers nibs, which I don't want right now. Oh, it's probably in. Aha, there you are. Case. This is actually a pretty great pen to put flex nib in because if you have problems, you won't have to take the pen apart. You just prime the feed with a little piston action, which is most excellent, I have to say. However, this Conklin Duraflex makes me so mad. I don't know what it's made out of, but it is just very uncooperative. It lays down way too much ink. Or it won't cooperate at all. It won't deliver the ink at all. Much prefer my FPR Ultra Flex steel nib in there. There we are. See? Much better. Love this Ultra Flex nib. This is probably the best nib that I have that flexes at the moment. If you're going to get a flex pen, don't bother. Just get a Conklin Duraflex and put an FPR flex nib on it. Something about the combination of the really loose grip, the nib housing is really loose. It's not like any of the other nib housings. The other nib housings are pretty tight. They have real, you kind of have to really pull on them in order to get them to come out. But the Conklin Duraflex, there's like no resistance at all to pull anything out. So it's kind of amazing how loose it is to get the nib to come out. I mean, it's just, let's see. So it's really, really loose. But I love it. I love this loose leaf Conklin, CVS Caliber notebook paper. It's great for writing letters. Actually, I think I've written Chris a letter on this. Oh dear. A little bit of splooging. Prime the feed too much. Probably done right out of ink. Yep, probably done right out of ink. Oh, don't fall out. Super wet, so I'm like, don't fall out of the bloody nib. You crazy? Be cooperative. Don't be arduous. Be cooperative instead. Oh, here, I can't even see what I'm doing. Oh boy. Gonna need more juice. It needs more juice. Mm-hmm. I'm wondering if there's a way I can get another Conklin Yeah, I want to get a Conklin converter. That's the word I was looking for. My brain tarted out for a moment. Because I like the screw-in action. Because sometimes you're working with a pen and you're twisting the knob, and sometimes it won't go down. I'm like, what am I doing wrong? And I'm twisting the whole converter, not realizing, and it's frustrating. But there you are. This is a really beautiful purple violet ink. It's nice. I like it. Well, do you guys have a bottle of this? If you do, I'm running out. I'm just letting you all know that I'm running out slowly. Very quickly running out. So. I hope that you all are having a wonderful day wherever you are in the world. That just leaves me to say thank you all for watching. Please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Share this with your friends. Tell them to buy me a bottle of Diamine Violet. I'm just telling you, you know. I hope that you're all having a great day. Okay, I have to check. I know it's a very, very difficult ink not to just go and go and go all at once because it's so beautiful. Although I don't know about if it would be better coming at. I know that I could totally extend the life of it by putting it in a extra fine nib, but what kind of fun is that? That's no fun at all. When it flexes like that, oh, it's beautiful. Just love it. And the broad nib does it so much justice. Anyway, I'm going to go now. So, thank you all for watching. Please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Share this with your friends. Tell them to buy me a bottle of ink. And I will catch you guys tomorrow at about noonish. I'm going to try and do these around noonish. Because I figured everybody's had their coffee and they're all paying attention now. And they're ready to go. Ready for a brand new ink. So I will see you guys tomorrow afternoon. Okay, love you. Bye.